All right, yo, what is up, guys? It's LogicLookss, and today we got another tier list. As you guys saw by the title, we are about to be ranking every single prime player in the game, and that doesn't just go for the prime reward players, it goes for the regular prime players that are added into packs as well. So not only these players right here, but also all of these guys right here. We're only going to keep it to pink diamonds and above, because I feel like diamonds and lower are very hard to rank on a list. They're pretty much all going to be at, D, because I mean, if you really look at it, you can't just put a pink diamond at like B that's really good and then put a diamond on the same level, even though they're good for a diamond, but they're not good enough in comparison to the bow. So if that makes any sense, we're gonna get into the list without further ado. I'm excited. Leave a like down below if you guys are ready for this. Let me know what tier list I should do next. Hit that sub button if you're new to the channel. We are on the road to 60k. Let's get right into the video, man. I'm excited. Without further ado, let's rank some cards. Let's get into it. Let's go. Okay, you guys can see, boys, we got every single prime player in the game that is pink diamond and higher on this list right here. There are a lot of them, so we're gonna go right through. We also have the rewards for the prime sets, like the Ray Allen and the Kevin Garnett. Obviously, this is being filmed before the Prime Series 3, reward drops, so we have no idea what the last card in the reward is. I'm gonna guess it's probably gonna be an S tier card, just because, I mean, it's this late in the game. We're pretty much overdue for like a GOAT card to be the reward of that set. But we're gonna start off very, very simple. We are gonna start with this KD. Now, KD, honestly, to this day, I still think he's an A tier card. I don't think he makes that S tier. He is just off, but I do think he's an A tier card. He has one of the nicest releases in the game, in my opinion. Very silky smooth, nice animations, and if you get used to him and you know how to use him in game, you can literally dominate with that card right there. So I'm gonna put KD at A. The next player is AI. I'm gonna put AI at C. Now, the reason I put AI at C is his height is just too short. I actually like this card. AI is one of my favorite players of all time. Absolutely love him, but I'm gonna put him at C just because of his height. I feel like, his jump shot isn't too bad. His animations aren't terrible. His dribble moves are nice and his speed is nice, but his height kind of, dooms him right off the start. You can't really do much with him. We got Ben Simmons, who I think is between A and S, just like KD, but I'm gonna leave him at A for now because I feel like that's where he belongs. Ben Simmons, once again, if you, use that type of playstyle where you just slash to the rim with your point guard, he is the perfect point guard for you. Like me personally, I love that Ben Simmons. I'm not gonna lie to you one bit. He is probably one of my favorite point guards to this day, even though, we have a bunch of other point guards in the game that we can use. Absolutely love that card. If you're into rim running and, getting to the rack and scoring easy buckets, he is the guy to go with. He can also shoot threes when you evil him out. So I think he's just an all-around monster right there. Then we got Big O. I'm going to leave Big O at the B tier. Now, I know a lot of people are going to disagree with this one. A lot of people think he should be higher. In my opinion, I think he's at B tier. I think that's perfect for him. He's an average Opal. He's nothing too crazy in my opinion. Like I said, this is an opinionated list, so everything on here is my personal opinion. If you guys disagree with it, leave it down below in the comment section. I would love to see what you guys think as well. But for me, Big O is going to be at that B tier. Then we got Kevin Garnett. I'm going to put KG at probably A tier. I don't think he's S tier. He's actually a really good power forward. One of the better power forwards we've got in the game. But as the year progresses and moves forward, there are a lot of other cards that are coming out that are going to tramp this card. And basically, leaving him at the A tier is perfect in my opinion. Of course, probably not worth the lock-in. Me personally, I would not lock in for that Kevin Garnett. But if you have him, he's probably an A tier card and not too bad to use. Okay, boys, then we got Dirk, Opal Dirk. I'm going to leave Dirk at that D tier. I know it's kind of disrespectful, but 2K does not do Dirk justice in this game. He's very, very slow, and that just kills him, bro. If you don't have speed in this game, you are going to be struggling a lot with that card. Unless you have, like, a specific playstyle that matches Dirk's, you're going to be struggling. So I'm going to leave Dirk at that D tier. We got Trae Young, again, at that D tier. He's a good shooter. Apart from that, he has no strength. He's going to get bullied on defense, and, of course, he is very, very short. We got my boy Porzingis. I'm going to leave Porzingis at A tier just because I do feel like this card is actually really good. He stretches the floor perfectly. He can shoot the three ball. He can dunk. He has dribble moves. He has everything you need. And especially if you evil him out, he's one of the better power forwards in this game to this day. A lot of people still don't like him or don't use him. I still think he's one of the better power forwards in the game to this day. Okay, boys. Then we got Luka, which is a part of the Prime Series 3 set. I'm going to leave Luka at B tier. I do think he's a pretty decent card. The way this year's game is, though, he's really not that amazing just because of his release and animations. They're not, too crazy. There's cards that are better at that position, at that point guard position for way cheaper. But still, regardless of all that, Luka is still a B tier card. Not too bad of a card in general. Then we have our first pink diamond right here, Alonzo Mourning. I don't think Alonzo Mourning is good at all. I'm going to leave him at that D tier. Unless you evil him out to an Opal, he really doesn't get the stats he deserves. I feel like, D tier is fair for him. Then we got Ray Allen. I'm going to leave Ray Allen at that B tier as well. He's a great shooter. He can dunk and all that. But I still feel like that card is not, up to the standard of cards that we have in the game right now. So I'm going to leave him at that B tier. I know it's kind of, you know, confusing. People might disagree with this one, but I feel like he does belong in that B tier. If anything, maybe A, but I highly doubt it. Maybe in between A and B. I'm going to leave him at B though for now. Then we got Pink Diamond Iggy. I like Pink Diamond Iggy. He's actually a fun card to use. I'm pretty sure he got an Evo recently too. So he actually turns into an even better card. But I'm going to leave him at that C tier. I feel like he gets the job done at the small forward position. But once again, he's a little bit outdated. Most Pink Diamonds are outdated unless they came out like super recently. So I'm going to leave him at that C tier, which isn't too bad for a Pink Diamond this late in the year. Then we got Granger, boys. Now, Granger, I feel like is better than Iggy. So I'm probably going to put him at that B tier. I think he's probably in between B and C, but I'm going to leave him at B. I feel like he's a bit higher than, you know, Iggy and all those guys. But Granger's not a bad card. He has the height. He's 6'10" for a shooting guard, which is phenomenal. But his releases and animations are a little bit awkward and weird in game. Still not a bad card, though. I like him. His signature moves aren't really the greatest. So I'm going to leave him at that B tier. Not too bad for him right there. Then we got D-Rob, another Pink Diamond that I feel like is probably at C tier. You know, I'm not going to lie to you guys. Obviously, Pink Diamonds are harder to get higher up on the tiers because I'm comparing them to Opals on this list. So maybe if I only did like a Pink Diamond only list, they would be higher. But for now, because I'm comparing them to Opals, they're going to be very low. Most Pink Diamonds are going to be super, super low. So if that's why you guys are like kind of worried or kind of not understanding, that's why I'm putting them so low on the list. Just because I feel like Pink Diamonds compared to Opals at this late in the year, especially Pink Diamonds like these ones, are pretty weak. We got D-Rose up next though. Let me not stall. We got D-Rose up next. He's going to go straight into that D tier. No disrespect to D-Rose. I feel like he's just outdated and you can't really do much about that. Then we got Dino. Now, I'm not going to lie. Dino is one of the best Pink Diamond cards in the game. Still, very nice release. Animations, wingspan is really good. Everything about that card is nice. I'm going to put him at that A tier. He's probably in between A and B. I don't think he's a pure A, but I'm going to leave him at A for now. He's probably one of the best Pink Diamond centers and budget centers that you can get in the game. We got Pink Diamond D-Wade. I'm putting him right at that B tier. I personally think he's better than that Opal Luka. You guys can disagree with me, but I feel like D-Wade's animations and his, of course, his base 98 release makes him one of the better cards in the game to this day still. Doesn't matter what people say. Still up there for one of the best. Then we got Eddie Curry, which is on the same level as Dino in my opinion. One of the best Pink Diamond centers, if not the best Pink Diamond center in the game. I'm going to leave him at that A tier. He's like 50K. If you guys really need a center, I would definitely recommend picking up this Eddie Curry. Then we got my boy Gary Payton. I'm going to probably leave Gary Payton at that C tier. I think he's a decent card. He's not bad. His defense is locked down, but his offensive game kind of lacks, and he's a little bit short. So I'm going to leave him at that C tier. We got George Garvin. Again, I feel like he's in between C and B. I'm probably going to leave him at C once again. I feel like he's a card that, you know, not a lot of people use. He's not really the best card. He's just an average Opal at best. So I'm going to leave him at that C tier. We got George Merson. Now, George Merson, I do feel like is better than Alonzo Mourning. I'm going to leave him at C. He's probably in between C and D. The reason I'm putting him here is because of his height. I'm not going to lie. His height contributes to his, you know, how good the card is this year. Like, if he wasn't that tall, George Merson would be pretty much terrible. Because this card's speed is very, very low. He's very, very slow. Honestly, apart from his height, he doesn't do much else. He can just put it up at the rim. And that's why I'm going to keep him in between the C and D tier. We got Jimmy Buckets, which I feel like is a good card, but outdated once again. We have an Opal Jimmy Buckets in the game now, which is a way, way better version of this. But I'm going to leave Jimmy Butler again between C and D and just keep him at D right here. Not the best card in my opinion. You guys can disagree with me on that one, but I just feel like he's outdated. We got Joe Caldwell, which I'm actually going to put at that B tier. Now, I don't feel like he's on the same level as like Luka or, you know, Oscar, but I will probably put him in between that B and C tier once again. I know I'm putting a lot of cards in between, but it's truly because they are really in between, you know, both tiers kind of. This Joe Caldwell card, though, is very nice. If he was a little bit taller, he would be a goated card. He's a shooting guard. I believe he's 6'4". And fun fact, he's Marvin Bagley III's, I think, grandfather. So that's pretty weird, too. Why not throw that in there? We got Embiid. I'm honestly going to put Embiid. He's going to be our first S tier card on this list. I'm a Raptors fan. Don't really like Embiid, but this card, regardless of all that, is still one of the best centers in the game. I don't know what you guys think about the card. I just think he is up there for like top 5 centers in the game currently. So definitely Embiid is an S tier card. We got Pink Diamond John Stockton. I'm going to put him straight at D tier. Very short, very, very outdated. He was probably one of the first Pink Diamonds we actually got all year. So I'm going to leave him at that D tier. We got Kawhi Leonard. This card is 110% S tier. If you guys have him, I'm telling you right now, you will fall in love with this card. Nice release, great animations, post fade is OP as heck. His defense is amazing. Everything about that card, just, bro, you will literally fall in love with that. I'm not even exaggerating. That card is absolutely amazing. We got Pink Diamond KD. I'm probably going to leave Pink Diamond KD at that B tier. One of the better Pink Diamonds in the game. But once again, a pink diamond at best, not too bad. Again, if you're trying to, you know, pick up a card that's not an Opal, that's a pink diamond that still does the same damage or similar damage to Opal KD, go ahead and pick up that pink diamond KD. You still can't go wrong with it. Then we got pink diamond Clay. I'm going to leave him at that C tier. I don't think he has what it takes to go to B tier or above. I feel like he's a good shooter, but a good shooter at that. Apart from shooting, you know, that Clay card doesn't really have much going for him, in my opinion. I don't know. Once again, his defense is not terrible, but I feel like apart from shooting, the card struggles a lot. Okay, boys, we got pink diamond Porzingis. I'm leaving him at C tier. He's a little bit outdated, so that's why I'm putting him there, but still a pretty decent card. If you guys have used any other Porzingis in the game, you would feel the same way about this card. I used to love this card. One of my favorites in the game. I can't even speak English, but he dropped off as soon as he got outdated. So honestly, not a terrible card, but not the best at all. We got Myles Turner, which I'm gonna put at that B tier. He's probably in between B and C, but for a center that's a pink diamond and that's cheap, he's definitely at that B tier. He's a very good budget center. He could shoot the 3-ball. He could, you know, post up in the paint. He could, you know, his post game is pretty strong and his defense is decent. I wish he, you know, was a little bit quicker, but not a bad card in general. We got Opal, Lamar, Odom. I'm gonna put Opal, Lamar, Odom at A tier. I feel like he's on the level of KD. It just depends on your playstyle and how you like to play, which one you value more. I personally value KD more than Lamar Odom, but both are great cards. Both are great, you know, small forward Opals from the prime sets. So shout out to Lamar Odom for being at the A tier. Then we got Spicy P. I'm going to also put Spicy P at that A tier. I love this card. He's great all around, a good release. He can shoot, he can dunk, dribble, play defense. He's an all around beast. I'm not going to lie. For the price he goes for as well, like 100K, you cannot go wrong with picking him up at all. We got Paul George, which is our third S tier card of the video. Yo, Paul George offensively and defensively is the perfect card for me. I don't know about you guys, but his playstyle fits my playstyle perfectly. So that's why I have him at S tier. Some of you guys might have him lower, but me personally, I'm going to have him at S tier. We got pink diamond Westbrook. I'm going to put him at C tier. Not much explanation there. He's just average at best. Shaq, once again, C tier center. Again, not a terrible center. You know what I'm saying? He can't shoot the 3-ball, but if you're looking for somebody that can grab boards and you know, post up in the paint, Shaq is not too bad. We got Sean Kemp, which I'm also going to put at that C tier. I think his release is horrendous. I don't really like the card at all. You know, 2K kind of tried to do him good, but they did him dirty with the release, and that kind of, you know, tanked the card's value and all that. Then we got pink diamond Timmy D. I'm going to put pink diamond Tim Duncan at the D tier. No disrespect to Tim Duncan. I just feel like this card is very, very outdated, so I had to put him there. We got pink diamond Tracy McGrady in the house. We got to put him at that B tier. I know he might be outdated as well, but his release makes him in date. I'm not even going to lie. His release makes him a great card, so I'm definitely going to have to put him at that B tier for now. We got Victor Oladipo. Victor Oladipo is probably in between B and C. I'm going to leave him at C. I know he's probably a B tier card, but I just don't think, you know, me personally, I don't think he's a B tier card. You guys can think whatever you want. Let me know what you actually think about Oladipo. I think he's a decent budget card at best, but I just don't think he's going to fit on anybody's God squad at all. So I'm going to leave him at that C tier. We got pink diamond Walt Frazier. I'm going to put Walt Frazier just above this D-Rose and this John Stockton, as well as the Trae Young. I'm going to put him at C tier. He's actually a really good card. When he first came out, if you guys remember, he had a lot of hype around him. He was actually a really, really decent point guard. One of the better ones in the game at the time he came out. But for now, I'm going to put him at C tier. Then we got Wilt Chamberlain, which I'm going to put at D tier. Very outdated card. Once again, a lot of these cards are outdated because they came out at the very beginning of the year. But Wilt Chamberlain, D tier card. And Yao Ming, I'll probably put him between D and C, but I'm going to keep him at D just because of his speed. He is very, very slow. He has a good height. He can shoot the 3-ball a little bit, but he's slow, so it's going to really defeat the purpose of you guys playing with him, because somebody could run Eddie Curry and destroy you. Somebody could run even a diamond center and destroy that Yao Ming, so I'm going to leave him at that D tier. But that's pretty much the tier list right there, boys. This is what it looks like, the prime tier list. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know who you would change. I know a lot of you guys are probably going to disagree with me in the comment section, which is fine because this is my personal opinion at the end of the day. But let me know what you would change and why. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for today's video, man. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this tier list. It was something a little different. We ranked all the prime cards. I know the prime series 3 set reward is literally around the corner. We might be getting it tomorrow. We might be getting it next week. Who knows? We'll see what ends up happening. But I'm very excited for it. I have all the prime cards saved up and ready to go just in case it comes out tomorrow. So definitely expect the stream in the morning if it does drop. Once again, let me know your thoughts on the list. Let me know who you would change around. I know a lot of these, you know, might be controversial. Again, they are personal opinion and how I play the game. Everybody's list is going to look different. Go ahead. You know, you can do the list too. I'm pretty sure you can find it somewhere on that website. I'm pretty sure I published it too, so you could probably search it up. Just search up like prime card rankings or something like that and you'll find it. But anyways, that's pretty much it for the video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like down below. Let's try to get this video to 300 likes if possible. That would be greatly appreciated. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. We are on the road to 60K. Let me know down below what tier list should come next, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man. I love you. Stay tuned for the video later today. I'll catch you. Peace.
Told me that I had potential. Yeah, he pull up in rental. You niggas don't know, you don't know none of my pain. Remember the days when I walked in the rain? I'm going way harder cause it's a new season. I do what I do and I got all my reasons. And when I win, I never feel like I won, cause everybody wanna be number one. Everybody